on the channel, we go all in with Darby Allin in AEW Unrivaled, Series 13.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW Unrivaled Series 13 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Darby Allin, a longtime mainstay character of the AEW Unrivaled Unmatched lines. And I'm sure he'll get a Supreme sometime, probably in 2024. But of course, for all your Darby Allin needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%, and you got to get a deal out there. We know how that goes. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And Darby Allin, no stranger to these lines, as I did mention. We've had a lot of different Darby Allin figures. This one, at least a little bit different in more ways than one. And we'll break into this and talk about it as we usually do. So first up, packaging. There he is in the old package, looking good. Of course, traditional AEW Unrivaled style packaging with the gold, little glamour shot in the corner, big window box, extra head on this one. I'm here for that. He is number 117 in AEW Unrivaled, of course. This is Series 13. We do got on the other side, you got the little E down here because it spells out very evil on the packaging for those keeping track at home. And on the back, got the cross sell down low. Of course, we're unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe. Glamour shot, little autograph up there. Let's see where this is from. Oh, it's from Rampage, once again, 6/17/2022, St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, shout out to the Arch. Shout out to Jose Oquendo. Oh, St. Louis Cardinal legend out there. Oquendo there. Shout out to Emo's Pizza, as we said with Sting. Just rattling off all that St. Louis knowledge. Oh, yeah, there you go. But this is from the same episode of the Rampage that Sting was a part of with this. So that's very cool. I figured these two were together. I didn't realize it was from the same event. So that is pretty cool to have that. A little matching, almost like a tag team, you could say, in some ways. But definitely looking good. Of course, Sting, Danhausen, Wardlow, the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny a part of this set. The Bunny, Danhausen both being the Chase Rare Editions here. But looking good. Let's get old Darby Allin out of the package and see what all the fuss is about. And I don't know if there's too much fuss at this point with Darby Allin figures. There's definitely fuss with the packaging when you can't get it open, though. That's for sure. But we've had a lot of Darby Allins over the years, as I did mention. I don't know if the shine is worn off. Maybe that's just me a little bit. I'm not going to say Darby Allin's my favorite. See you later. Goodbye. Obviously, you guys know me. I love a guy wearing face paint, but he's kind of got a Jeff Hardy feel to me. He's like the modern-day Jeff Hardy in a lot of ways, and I was always okay with Jeff Hardy. Never a favorite of mine. Darby Allin kind of the same way. I'm okay with him, just not a top favorite of mine, but there he is. In the plastic prison, looking pretty good here. We got extra hands, got the extra head. We'll pop all this stuff out. We'll dive into Mr. Allin here and see what he's up to here. He's all in, as we do know. Pop that head out. And I get him out. There it is. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. We're going to start with the accessories as usual. First, we do get a fist and another fist. Two fists of fury when the chips are down. Darby Allin's throwing some haymakers if he needs to. Two open hands over here. Two fisted hands here. Choose your own hand adventure. Of course, you get the taped up fist going on. Very interesting on this fist. He's got all the black all over him where he doesn't have that. It almost looks like... That's very strange. It's almost, I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. It's all black here, so you're showing a little bit more. I guess they're saying that since his hand is fisted, it's showing a little bit more of the top part. I guess that's what it is there, but definitely looks a lot blacker on the fisted hand than the open hand here. Now we dive into the heads on old Darby Allin here, and he does got more accessories. He does got that neck chain. We've seen that before. Got the chain around his neck, and then we do got a nice plastic jacket here. We've seen these plastic jackets before. Very similar one with Sting as far as material goes. Sting and Darby have very similar jackets here. Look a little bit different with the trench coat with Sting, of course, but definitely looking good. But let's dive into these heads. And the first thing I noticed is this new head sculpt out of the package. This is definitely staying on him for me. I want a different variety in my Darby Allin. We got more of a screaming, yelling head here, so I'm definitely here for that. He's got the Two-Face tribute going on. Feels like a Batman villain here, but he's got Face paint on one side all the way to the ears. On the other side, no face paint going on. The two sides of Darby Allin, but definitely the kind of Day of the Dead paint he's got going there. He's got some stitches kind of painted in as well. Got the nice bleach blonde hair like a young Stinger, like a young Surfer Sting. Man, Darby Allin, Halloween, dress up as Surfer Sting. Come out on Rampage, Dynamite, Collision, whatever. Dressed as Sting, I would like to see that. He's got the hair for it at least. Paint that up. Let's do something different. Let's change your look up for just Halloween. Just Halloween. What night does Halloween fall on? It's probably like a Tuesday or a Monday or something, so we couldn't do it. But he should. I think that'd be a good idea. We do get the second head here, very similar to some of the other heads we've had before. Of course, paint on both sides. Get the yellow hair as well. Different hairdo here. He's got a little bit of a poof right there in the front on this screaming head. I'm here for that. But definitely cool. Definitely nice to be able to choose our own head adventure at the end of the day. But I'm sticking with the head out of the package for Darby this time around. But definitely looking like Darby Allin. There's no doubt about it. Of course, you want the jacket off. You got to pull these hands off. Like that these are fairly easy. I'm just going to say fairly easy to get these jackets off because of the double jointedness. And they just have a nice plastic for it. It's not the heavy duty plastic jackets we've had in the past from like the Elite line, for instance, and even some of the AEW figures early on, like some of those Moxleys and stuff. Very hard to get that jacket off. This comes off with nice relative ease. Just a nice black jacket there. A little leather jacket action going on. But now we get old Darby Allin out of the package. Of course, articulation, a lot of movement out of that head. The ups and downs, big time there, side to side, back and forth. Of course, head's going to be removable. Arms all the way around. You got the bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. Hands removable back and forth. Got the white wrist tape there. Of course, hula hoop at the top. Traditional waist. Splits. Big old Darby Allin splits right there. Thigh cut if you need it. Double jointed knees. Boots side to side. Of course, got his old Doc Martens on here. Looking pretty good. Look like a kid out of the 80s and 90s is what he looks like here. Then you get the black tights going on, a little bit of gray going on. Got that big tattoo down his back, of course. Well, we know about that. Then the tattoos on his arms. Then he's got the tattoo on his chest, upper chest, we'll call it. And then, of course, you got the face painter. I guess it's no longer face paint if it's coming down your neck, but he's got some of that going on as well. Definitely looks like Darby Allin. There's no doubt about it. Does he fit on a ringside collectible Jazzware stand? That's always the litmus test, as we do know. What do you know? He fits perfectly right there. Definitely an interesting one. I like it because of the new head. That's what it has. If it didn't have a new head, just a repainted head again, I'd be like, man, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. But it would be a little bit of a disappointment here. With the new head, I'm definitely here for this. Definitely does look really good. Makes this one feel a little bit different, and that is always a good deal. And I did grab, I believe this is the last Darby Allin figure we've had, and we've had a couple of Darby Allins without skateboards, which kind of feels weird. It feels like we need a skateboard with every single Darby Allin figure we get. Guess that is not the case once again here. But this is the last one, and this one feeling a little bit different as well, as he's got the gray hair here, where he's got the blonde hair here, got the baseball bat, got some different color pants on. Definitely some changes, and like I said, there's so many Darby Allin ones. We've got the coffin exclusive, all the other ones we've had. There's just a lot of Darby Allins. He is really like the Jeff Hardy of the Jazzwares line, like Jeff Hardy used to be sometimes in the Elite line, but especially in the Jax lines back in the day. Definitely a parallel between their careers in some ways, and in some ways not. I believe he's straight up straight edge, where I don't think Jeff Hardy was always straight edge. He is now. I don't know if he always was. I don't think so. But definitely a good one here, this Darby Allin. I'm definitely here for this. Not a bad figure, and dare I say, maybe a sleeper figure of AEW Unrivaled Series 13. Definitely an interesting one, no doubt about it. But what are your thoughts on this one? You picking up this Darby Allin, or you got Darby Allin overload, you're going to pass on this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day on both channels. Yes, it's true, on both YouTube channels. And we got, of course, the Patreon, your best way to support both of these channels, with early access to both channels, once again, over there on the old Patreon. And then, of course, social media, don't forget about that. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for Darby Allin and St. Louis, Missouri, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.